It's time that we start our journey in Final Fantasy II, A Long-Lived Peace. Aw, such a nice town. Is at an end. Hmm. The Emperor of Palamecia has called forth, and has begun his campaign for world conquest. That went by way faster than I expected. A rebel army arose in the Kingdom of Finn to thwart. Sheesh, that is going by really quickly, isn't it? Darn. But the rebels' castle fell to an all-out assault by the Empire. Left with little choice, the rebels withdrew to the remote town of Altair. Four youths from Finn also found themselves fleeing with the Imperial forces. They had lost their parents at the hands of the Empire, but their escape wasn't over. Again, I don't know why that text went by so quickly. Alright, we got this. Our first ever battle. We got four Black Knights. Firion's going to attack. Maria's going to attack. Guy will attack. And we got no items, so our only choice is to attack, really. 0. Hmm. Well. High damage, okay. Will he live? He will. I sense a strong life force within him. He should regain consciousness soon. He found them like this on. We found them like this on the escape from Finn, fallen from terrible wounds. By the time we brought them here, I feared it was already too late. His life is not in danger. This sigil will strengthen his life force. We should let him rest for now. Of course. We'd best be off to the meeting. I imagine they're already waiting for us. If the Empire is allowed to complete the dreadnought they're building in Bapsk, their attack will begin in earnest. We cannot sit idly by and watch. We must act. So our first battle did not go well. Where am I? Leon! Maria! Guy! Where are you? Firion, you're alive! I thought you'd... I'm fine, Maria. You seem alright too, Guy. But wait, where's Leon? Princess of Finn, save us! But Leon not here. I see. Don't worry. I'm sure he's okay. Alright, so we lost one party member, but we got the other three still. So everybody, as far as we know, is okay, except for Leon. We have to worry about him. So you've regained your strength? Very good. Your life force is strong indeed. It was you who saved us, wasn't it? Thank you. Forgive me, Your Highness, but there is something I must ask of you. Please let us join the rebel army. I could never allow such a thing. You know nothing of battle. You would only be throwing your lives away. You should return to your homes. But we have no homes. Not anymore. The Imperials attacked, and our parents. I am truly sorry, but that changes nothing. I cannot permit you to join our army. If you have nowhere else to go, you are welcome to stay here in Altair. If you know our password, you should be able to live here well enough. The password is Wild Rose. Remember it well. See, this is one of the actually very interesting features of this game is the keywords. You get to learn the keywords and everything, and then they allow you to interact differently with characters. The Wild Rose is the insignia of the Kingdom of Finn. It represents our hope for a flourishing future of strength and beauty. But what will become of Finn now? Excuse me. I've heard that the Empire's captives suffer there in confinement even as we speak. Maria, your brother Leon is missing, is he not? It's possible that he's being held in Finn as well. Hey Elise, yeah, like I always thought it was a cool idea, especially in such an early game. Like the idea of like learning passwords and like special keywords throughout the story and getting different interactions with people is really neat as like an early concept. But Finn is far too dangerous to travel to now. The Emperor's beasts still stalk the streets. Gaining entrance to the city will not be easy. The man at my right is Minwu, the white wizard who tended your wounds. Speak with him before you leave. He may be of some assistance. Anything else to learn? Nope. Alright. Okay, yep. Thank you for telling us how to do stuff. I see your destiny clearly. The future it holds seems closely entwined with my own. You will begin by journeying to Finn. That is the first step toward realizing your fate. Ask about the Wild Rose? Heh, you've wasted no time using the password. Heed well the information it will bring you. Makes me think of .hack. I remember you needed keywords for different servers. Oh yeah, they did use that, yeah. Like, combining different words got you to different servers and stuff. That's right. You can learn much of value by listening. I offer you one more bit of advice before you depart for Finn. Those who have fallen in battle can be revived at a sanctuary. Should one of you fall before you reach Finn, go without hesitation to the nearest sanctuary. Thank you for the info. The port of Paloom lies not far east of here, but a lake separates us, so you won't be able to reach the town without a canoe. This is the Rebel Army's war room. This is the Rebel Army's war room. Heading to Finn, are we? It's not my place to tell you what to do, but I'd reconsider if I were you. It's a dangerous place to be, you see. The city is crawling with the Empire's monsters. To the north lies a small village called Gatria. Judging by the look of you, you'd be lucky to make it that far. We got this, come on. Before you go anywhere, I suggest you visit the room with the sigil that saved your life. There you'll find people who can teach you a thing or two about adventuring. I think you're going to need all the advice they can spare. We're also going to go to configuration, default speed run. There we go. We're going to go to the sigil room like he suggested. Lots of peeps. Oh, nothing happens. Okay, we don't need to stand on that. Shall I tell you about chests? Sure. Treasure chests can contain things like items and gil. Many treasure chests also hold rare items you'll not find for sale in any shop. If you're lucky enough to come across such items, hold on to them. But treasure chests aren't all gil and glory by any means. Some chests conceal monsters lurking within. There's no way to know what's inside a chest until you open it, but monsters often accompany especially good loot. Would you like to hear about monsters? There are many different types of monsters. Some monsters are vulnerable to certain types of attacks. For example, the undead are weak against fire, and aquatic monsters are weak against lightning. However, there are also monsters that absorb particular elemental attacks. Casting fire on a monster made of flame will heal it instead of doing damage. You can damage zombies and other undead with restorative magic like Cure and items like Garlic. But be careful when using spells that steal HP or MP, such as Drain and Osmos. When used against the undead, these spells can backfire and hurt you instead. All Gandalfs. There can be only one. How about a lesson on key terms? In the course of a conversation with someone, a particularly important word may come up. When this happens, three commands will appear: ask, learn, and key items. Select learn to commit the key term to memory. You can then use ask to ask people about any key terms you learn. Keep in mind that only certain words can be learned in this way. To show someone an item from your inventory, select key items. When you learn new words or find rare items, you should ask people about the words or show them what you found. Would you like me to explain the formation command to you? Sure. Use the formation command to assign characters to either the front or rear row of the party's battle formation. I like that too because I believe this was, even in the originals, I believe this was the first game to actually do the whole front row, back row thing. In the first Final Fantasy, it was whoever was like your lead in your party was the most likely to get attacked, and then as you went down, they were less likely to get attacked. But then in this one, you've got front row, back row, so like your heavy hitters and your heavy like tank characters can stay in the front, and then the rest can stay in the back to mitigate damage. Use the formation command to assign characters to either the front or rear row of the party's battle formation. Characters in the front row can attack using any type of weapon. Characters in the rear only do half damage when attacking with anything except bows or magic. However, they only receive half damage from enemy attacks. Assign each character to the row that best suits his or her abilities. I don't suppose I could interest you in a lesson on magic. There are two schools of magic, black magic and white magic. Maybe at least they could have had one wizard give you this info. This kingdom is disorganized. Yeah. They're each a master in their own craft. You know, treasure chests, key terms, magic, and front row, back row. White magic specializes in healing and support spells. For example, Cure restores lost HP, and Life revives characters who've been KO'd. Black magic, on the other hand, specializes in offensive spells. Blizzard deals ice damage, Thunder deals lightning damage, and so on. Characters can learn both black and white magic spells in any combination they choose. However, a character can only learn a maximum of 16 spells. You can use the Forget command to remove any spell a character has already learned. Forgotten spells can be learned again, but their levels reset to 1, so use caution when forgetting spells. Would you like to learn about armor? There are 4 types of armor: shields, helms, body armor, and gloves. Shields are equipped in the same fashion as one-handed weapons, in either the right hand or left hand. Since wearing a shield only requires one hand, you can also equip any one-handed weapon along with it. Should you so choose, you can equip 2 shields, one in each hand. This makes you attack empty-handed, however. Helms are equipped on the head, gloves on the hands and forearms, and body armor, of course, on the body. Provided you can afford it, you should always keep your party protected with good armor. The characters are Pokemon. You should always keep your party protected with good armor. What would you say to a little lesson on skill levels? Skill levels can be divided into 2 broad categories: weapon skill levels and magic skill levels. But wait, there's more! Weapon skill levels are divided by weapon type, such as swords and axes. Similarly, magic skill levels are divided by spell. Spells like Cure and Fire each have their own skill level. Attacking with a given type of weapon improves the corresponding weapon skill. As your skill levels rise, your attack and accuracy with those types of weapons will likewise improve. Casting a given spell improves the corresponding magic skill. Spells become more powerful and effective as their skill levels rise. We still got what? 3 more? Yeah, we haven't talked about this. You can escape from battles by selecting the flee command. There's no point in fighting a losing battle. If a foe is too difficult, you're better off fleeing. Think carefully before you act. Helpful advice. Would you care to hear about the information displayed on the status menu? Sure. You can develop the attributes and abilities displayed on the status menu by fighting battles. Attributes such as strength and magic will change according to the actions you take in battle. If a character attacks, his or her strength and weapon skill may improve. Similarly, if a character uses magic, his or her spirit, intellect, and magic level may improve. Gonna lurk, but I'm here, gonna help with something. Okay, thanks for the lurk, enjoy! Similarly, if a character uses magic, his or her spirit, intellect, and magic level may improve. There are 11 different attributes that can change. Would you like me to explain these 11 attributes in more detail? Let's go! HP. If a character loses HP during battle, his or her maximum HP will increase. Participating in lots of battles can also increase maximum HP. If a character's MP drops during battle, his or her maximum MP will rise. Strength. Attacking during battle will increase a character's strength. Stamina. If a character loses HP during battle, his or her stamina will improve. Spirit. Using white magic in battle will increase the caster's spirit. Agility. Battling while your evasion is high will raise agility. Intellect. Using black magic in battle will increase the caster's intellect. Magic. If a character's MP drops during battle, his or her magic will rise. Accuracy. As strength rises, so will accuracy. Equipping better weapons will also improve accuracy. Evasion. Being attacked by foes will raise evasion. Equipping a shield will also improve evasion. When foes cast spells on a character, his or her magic defense will rise. As you can see, it never hurts to try all manner of things in battle. Ooh, give me 1 second, I'm going to get some water after all that. Okay, let's continue. Shall I teach you a thing or two about weapons? Yes. There are 7 weapon categories: swords, spears, axes, staves, knives, bows, and unarmed. Swords, spears, axes, staves, and knives are one-handed weapons and can be equipped along with a shield. It is also possible to equip 2 one-handed weapons, one in each hand. Equipping a bow requires 2 free hands, but allows a character to attack with the same damaging force from the rear row of the party formation. Fighting unarmed is another splendid choice and can be as powerful as any weapon. Unfortunately, equipping a shield cuts an unarmed combatant's attack power in half. So, if you plan to fight unarmed, it's probably wise to just skip shields altogether. Okay, so now that we know that, I was trying to decide how to set up the team. And I know they've got Maria all the way already in the back, but... and she's already got a bow on her. He's got a sword on him, and he's got an axe. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to remove the axe, because we're going to turn Guy into pretty much a martial artist, I think. That's what we're going to aim for, at least. So, we're going to do this. And then we're going to do... how do I want to do this? Okay, I think what we're gonna do... wait a minute. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I think we're gonna keep... actually, no. You know what? Let's... formation front. We're going to make them all frontline fighters. We're going to try and get Maria to be good at frontline fighting. We're going to give her a broadsword as well. And give her the shield. I don't think they said anything about magic interference, did they? Because her magic interference... The bow is more interference. I'm assuming higher interference means magic isn't as good. I can't remember for a fact. But we're going to go ahead. What we're going to try and do is we're going to try and turn Firion into like a dark, like a magic knight. We're going to do like elemental offensive spells with him. We're going to turn Maria into a paladin style class. So sword, shield, and white magic. Yeah. And then we will turn Guy into like a monk brawler type character. I think that'll be good. We will give him some body armor though, because he's only got 5 evasion as it is. Yeah. Alrighty. That's what we're going to try and do. We're going to see how it works. Let me know, chat, just like with Final Fantasy 1, if you want me to use boosters or not. Again, this game doesn't have levels, as you can see, but instead we have like the skill levels right here that you can see. We've got like fist, dagger, sword, staff, etc., etc. And so, like, as they were explaining, stats and your skill level with weapons or magic will increase. And so, increasing the boost will let those level up easier. And of course, Gil is or money is another booster that we can use. Yeah, I think this will be a fun thing to try and do. Yeah, we're gonna go for it. But yeah, I do want to know if y'all want me to use the boosters or not. For now, we will leave it off. I think I'm gonna go ahead and turn up the Gil at the very least, so we can buy whatever items we need. I just think that makes sense. Increase your max HP after a fixed number of wins on battle. Yeah, okay. Alrighty. This is the king's bedchamber. His Majesty was grievously wounded in the flight from Fynn. He's been resting here for some time now. This is the king's bedchamber, same thing. An arrow struck me in the back during the battle, leaving me in this state. Perhaps I really have grown old. My daughter, Hilda, now serves as regent. You should speak with her. Already did, but thank you, old man. We'll try and honor your injuries. Anything in here? No. You're in the rebel hideout in the town of Altair. Gordon, the Prince of Kashwan, is hiding out here in Altair. I don't know what happened, but something has made him lose faith in himself. We got a free potion. Doo -doo -doo. Princess Hilda fled here when Fynn was sacked. She's doing a remarkable job of leading the rebel army while His Majesty recovers. It's Paul. I'm Paul, greatest thief in all the world. They've yet to invent the loot I can't burgle or steal. The Imperial coffers have kept my purse fat with Gil lately. What does he have to say about the Wild Rose? I never steal from the rebels, you can be sure of that. My home was in Fynn, too. I can't even go home now that the Empire has occupied the city. Well darn. This is the town of Altair. The Imperial forces haven't been deployed this far out yet. I suppose it's only a matter of time, though. Well, that's, not reassuring. Hey, old man. Tobal. What could you want with me? I'm just an old man. Wild Rose. The geezer act is just a cover. My name's Tobal, and I'm the best darn blacksmith in the rebel army. Okay. Good to know. Let's see. Magic interference is lower with that. Ooh, let's see. This javelin's accuracy is better, and magic interference is lower. Okay, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and use a javelin for Firion, I think. Yeah. We'll make him like a dark dragoon kind of idea behind him, spear and black magic. Tobal, the fellow over in that weapons shop, is one fine blacksmith. I think something's been bothering him lately, though. Yeah, but he wasn't willing to talk to me. White magic shop. What can I do for you? Oh, it's a magic shop, my bad. Well, we want to get one cast of cure, of course. And we will go ahead and take a fire tomb to start off with, because we do not have enough money to get all of them. So Maria gets the cure, and Firion gets fire. Looks like we might have to go ahead and head on out and get some battles in so we can get some more spells. Paul's a skilled thief, but don't worry, you can trust him. He only steals from the Imperials. Ah, Robin Hood style, gotcha. Okay, that's a shrine, so like a church area it looks like. Oh. My name is Gordon. I was once a Prince of Kashwan. Now I'm nothing but a coward. When my brother, Scott, fell in battle, I abandoned my kingdom and fled here. Wild Rose? So, you've asked to take up arms in the struggle? I'm so afraid Hilda will turn me away that I haven't even asked her. I've been stalling here. I'm just a spineless coward. Go ahead, laugh. I deserve it. Okay, well, he seems at least important. 3 item shops. We're right out. Like, if we just do some battles right outside, we should be good. Yeah. Phoenix Town is ooh, you can buy elixirs in the first town for 50,000. Okay. That's pricey. Alrighty, we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of a small grind real quick, I think. Doop, doop, doop. Alrighty, let's do our first real battle in the game. We're gonna go and start trying to level up Fire Spell. And I can't remember if casting it when they're healed does anything, so we're gonna, well, he took some damage. Cure everybody for 21, 6, and 6. Fire 1, how strong? 4 and 5, not super strong, okay. We're gonna try it again, and we're gonna try this again. We're just gonna go ahead and build them up. Cure 1! 10, 11, and 8. Ooh, 19 damage, nice. Okay, we got a decent bit. Oh, MP went up by 5 points for Firion. Magic went up by a point. Magic defense. Maria got a lot of buffs. Okay. Okay. We got a decent chunk of money off of that. Okay, I think what I'm going to do, until chat decides otherwise, I'll go and do a ×2. I won't do the full ×4, but I'll do a ×2 increase on stats. I think that'll be decent. Like, not overly done, but it should still help out with our increase. The guy is attacking fast though, wow. Hands leveled up. Okay, we're gonna go back into the town. Yeah, we should have enough to buy the other spells for Firion. We got fire, so now we need a thunder and a blizzard. Thunder and blizzard. Yay! Alright, now let's see, how far is their magic? Firion's already about halfway with fire, and Maria's already halfway with cure. Nice. They're getting a little bit stronger already. Ooh, new enemies. Let's see, they're bugs, but they're also like flying bugs. We're gonna stick with fire, I think. Stick with curing. And an attack. Guy is definitely hitting hard. I like that. Oh, and I just saw that Firion got poisoned in one of the earliest battles. Alrighty, our MP is definitely getting some increases, which is nice. Oh, but poison doesn't stay after battle in this one. Okay. I do love that. Oh, this should be... Actually, everybody's healed up, so let's give Maria a chance to actually get some XP with her weapons. Or some experience in general with her weapons, rather. Okay, fire was enough to take down one of them. They're all gonna swing. Guy already is hitting for 71 damage. That seems ridiculous, and I love it. I did switch... Yeah, he's got the javelin on. Yeah. We're gonna go and get a couple of attacks in. Okay. I just want to get another battle or two under our belts. There we go. I like to get everybody's weapon up to level 2 at least, which means I probably should have actually used Fire 2! Strong enough to kill them all, okay. Firion's MP is jumping with that just ×2 increase, which is really nice. Okay. I think we've gained a decent little bit, so we'll go ahead and rest up. 61 gil, we can afford that. Um, 837. Let's go ahead and buy at least a couple of potions to keep us healed up. We'll get 4 of those, 2 high potions. We'll hold off on those. And we can't afford any of these. Okay. We probably should have at least held off about 1 Phoenix down, but we should be okay. Hopefully. During Final Fantasy 1 I said we should be okay, and shortly after I said that, we got taken out by some enemies, so we'll see. Okay, preemptive strike, so we'll all just swing on that. Hey, good job, Firion. Nice. Looking good. See, they said it was to the north. Ooh, look at this field. Like swampy. Let's go and spread out some spells. And some punches and slashes. Probably should have actually worried about getting some new armor for them, too, but we're already on our trek forward. The guy's already up to level 3 with his punches. Nice. We've made it to Gatreya. This is the village of Gatreya. Finn is just over there across the lake. See? Oops, we don't need to come in here. We already bought items at the at Finn. Or Altair, I mean. The Imperial forces have occupied Castle Finn. The gates are drawn and no one can enter. And with Imperial troops and monsters roaming the streets, the city isn't any better off. Well, that just sounds bad all around. There's a pub just on the outskirts of Finn. When the Empire invaded, the barkeep didn't make it out in time. They say he's still working there, pouring drinks for the Imperials. Gatreya and Altair haven't fallen into the clutches of the Empire yet, but once the Dreadnought is complete, nothing will be able to stop the Empire. Yeah, people don't sound very optimistic. Understandably so. Okay, since they are going to be like a bit heavy, whereas it's the least final of all the fantasies. Hey, I know people don't like it, but I appreciate it for all the differences it did. The keywords, the stat growth, that is very, very similar to the Romancing Saga games, and Elder Scrolls. Like so many games that people love took inspiration from games like this, which I find funny. Yeah, yeah. I meant literally because it's first. Nah, this one isn't first. This is the second Final Fantasy. Ha ha. Yeah, let's go ahead and get her the leather armor too. There we go. It's cool. Don't feel bad about it. I'm the one playing a game. Wait for all my ignorance to be put on full display every time I make a bad decision. Javelin, broadsword, axe, bow. Nope, we got all the weapons we need right now. We're moving forward. Thunder. Noise. Sky increases. Slash. And punch. So since you're just now making it into the stream, um, so in this one you get to kind of like decide how you want the characters to grow. So I've decided that what I'm aiming for is um, Firion is going to be like a dragoon with black magic. Maria is going to be like a paladin, so she's going to use white magic. And then Guy is going to be like the brawler puncher dude. Yeah, I think it'll be fun. Stab, slash and miss, punch and KO. Ooh, they almost got sword up to next level. Wait, that's literally Vedra. I mean, when you're right, you're right. Oh, well, we can't go into Castle Finn. Nope, I couldn't do it that way. I forgot. See? Ignorance. I went right back into the place I wasn't supposed to go into. It's just as we've heard. The city is crawling with Imperial soldiers. We have to be careful. Make sure not to get too close. Good to know, but I see a a magic shop again. Blizzard. Cure. Yeah, we are strong already, sort of. I love the magic designs in this one. They did a good job with those. Like the graphics for them are really nice. Cure leveled up. Woot woot. What spells you got for? Oh, no, nobody's at. The shop is open, but nobody's there. Darn it. Oh, wait. Actually, you do kind of need some healing. That did not do much damage. Might have to take off some of the armor because they're not able to do too much with their magic spells. So I might have to take off a little bit of the armor to give them more power. Like, it's enough to KO them, but these are very weak enemies. Thunder leveled up. Anybody home? Nope. They were not kidding about this place being like the monsters roaming the streets in here. Nobody in here. No! Oh, that's a lot of enemies. We're gonna go fire. We're gonna go slash, and we're gonna go punch. Okay, slash is doing good. Fire too. Solid enough damage, okay. Nice. Okay, they said the pub on the outskirts. Our stats are increasing a little bit. Let's check them again. Okay, it's like up to a 12 now. Hers is a 15. Her strength is actually getting up there too now. She's up to 13. Her stamina is low though, so her HP isn't great. But that should increase as we continue to play, since we've got her in the front row. Aha, the pub! Oh, that's a lot of dangerous looking peeps. We are not going to try and deal with them. Bartender. Whoa, where do you think you're going? Customers aren't allowed behind the counter. These Imperials are so as ill-bred as they come. One of these days I'll be able to read these properly. Wild Rose. Aha, you're with the rebels! You'll find a secret door in this wall. There's a wounded soldier back there. Go see if you can help him. Huh? What am I going to do? I've had it with this place. You guys can take it from here. Don't let us down! Yeah, after he screamed, oh hey, you guys are rebels, when the place is packed with Imperials. Okay. Ooh, chests. Potion. Potion. Potion! Hey, free potions. Are you going to turn me over to the Empire? At least have the decency to kill me first. I don't want them to take me alive. Wild Rose? So, you're rebel soldiers? Are you? My name is Scott. I am Prince of Kashwan. Prince Scott? We were told you fell in the battle. Thank goodness you're still alive. I am, but not for much longer. I'm afraid I must ask a favor of you. There's something you must tell my brother, Gordon. Tell him I know he has great strength. He must learn to have more faith in himself. I also have a message for the king. Tell him the reason Finn fell so quickly is that Count Borgin betrayed us. He's been made a general in the Imperial Army. There's one more thing. Tell Hilda. Tell Hilda that I love her. No, no, don't deliver that last message. The confessions of a dying man. They they would only bring her pain. My brother Leon. Have you heard of him? I'm sorry, but I have not. I wish I could be of more help. Here, I want you to take my ring. I'm sure it will be of use. Maybe it's all this talking, but I have grown extremely tired. If you'll excuse me, I just need to rest. Just for a little while. No, Scott. We shall deliver the ring. So we need to go back and meet Gordon. Try and convince him to help us out. And let Hilda know about Borgin. A lot of lore from Scott, actually. Sorry, noise distracted me for a split second there, that's all. Alright, we're gonna blast him with some more magic. Okay, his magic's getting a little bit stronger. Hey, and his HP increased, and so did Guy's. Awesome! And chat, how's the stream coming through? Is my voice and is the game's volume all sounding good for you? Let me know if anything needs to be changed, like I always ask. I want y'all to have a good time with this. So far, so good. Awesome! Happy to hear it. We're going to build up some blizzard spells too. Oof, Maria's got to start learning to hit better though. Everybody's poisoned. Oop, got a little bit stronger from that battle. Nice, nice. We should be able to make it back to Altair without too much of a concern, though. We kind of want to keep our HP a little low, because that should give us a better chance of gaining more HP, I believe. Once we're close to Altair, I'll use a Cure spell or two to use up her magic. Yep. Should be about that time. Yep, yep. Oh, an ambush. Oh, we should be okay, I think. Because we've got some good evasion, it looks like. Wow. Look at us, dodging everything already. That's amazing. Fire, Cure, and Punch! Oh, okay, just the fire. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and use doop, the doop. Let's go ahead and save. We're going to go ahead and take a rest at the end, and then we will report to Hilda. Hilda. We got some depressing news for you. Our password is Wild Rose. Remember it well. What if we show you this ring? That ring belonged to Scott. Is he alive? He gave us this ring in Finn just before he lost the last of his strength. Did he say anything? Nothing. Your Highness, please. The ring belongs with you. No, keep it. It suits a personage of courage. Personage? Yeah. You infiltrated Finn and returned to tell the tale. You've proven yourselves quite capable. It would seem I underestimated your strength. I would have you lend that strength to our cause. There is a magical metal known as mithril, and we need strong warriors if we are to obtain it. Alright, let's learn about mithril. We lost Finn because we were ill-equipped. The Empire fought with weapons and armor made of mithril. I have charged Joseph, a man living in Salamand, with the task of finding a source of mithril. I do not know the cause, but we've been out of contact with him for some time now. Would you go with Minwu to Salamand to look into this? Yeah, I think so. Hey Minwu, what's up? I heard Her Highness's words and have waited here for you since. To reach Salamand, we must first pass through the port town of Paloom. Take my canoe and let us be on our way. Minwu joined the party! Hey, so we get the canoe first in this one. We got the canoe second in the first one, because we got the boat first. Let's see, Minwu, how you looking? A lot of HP and a lot of MP. And some pretty strong magic compared to what we got currently. And a wide variety, too. Nice! What's your equipment? Copper Cuirass. Ooh. Can I maybe take that off of you? And give that to... Yes, I can! And I think we're going to go ahead and take off the gloves and the hat. So we'll have the higher evasion and some lower magic interference that way. We'll take... Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that. Wow, yeah, because now her evasion's at 49%, which is really good, I think. Alrighty, and we shall continue on our adventure. So we need to use the canoe to get to Paloom. Let's check on armor here really quick, because can I get another Copper Cuirass? No, I can't. Okay. Yep. Just figured I'd check on that. Because I'd like good armor, like as best as I can, without too much magic interference if possible. Alrighty. We're on our way. We're just going to try and smack everything right now, because goblins should be weak enough. Well, Minwu's staff already leveled up. He's got better evasion already. Good stuff. Canoe! Oh, okay. We found it very quickly. Actually, couldn't remember where it was. Alright, we're in Paloom. You folks wouldn't be looking to book passage on a ship, would you? For just 32 gil, we'll set you safely to Poft. Hold up before we go. The Empire hasn't attacked Paloom or Poft, at least not yet. Ask Salamand. Once you pass Poft, they say all the cities are under the control of the Empire. Paloom's a town of freedom. Want to settle down here with me, handsome? Dang. That was quick. Firion works fast. Cure Blink teaches Blink spell, creates a double image, raising evasion when used in battle. We're definitely going to learn that. We're definitely going to learn Protect, and we will learn Shell. Because Maria is going to continue learning as much white and support magic as possible. Bronze Shield. Let's see, Bronze compared to still Magic Interference 70, Evasion 8, and Defense 1. Defense 2, Evasion 10. So it's literally better in every way possible. Okay. So they'll both get that. We'll get another, well, we'll get 2 more, so we'll give Minwoo his back. And Leather Cap with Magic Interference 2. Nah, we're good with that, I think. Bronze Shield, yup. Copper Cuirass. Maria's evasion is already 58%. Ooh, yeah, we will do that. And actually, get one more. Let's see, we are going to go ahead. Blink, Protect, and Shell. And actually, I kind of like the idea. Blink, Protect, Shell. We're going to give those 3 to Guy as well. Because though he's going to be our brawler, those seem kind of fitting for him. Like body enhancement kind of thing. There we go. Now we're stocked up pretty nicely. We definitely want to check on the weapons too. Dagger, Mace. See, an attack of 9, accuracy 60, evasion 2, magic interference 20, 8, 60, 2, 50. 8, 60, 2, 50. You know what? Nah, we're gonna keep her with the sword. Yeah. Yep, we're gonna keep it that way. This is Paloom. It's just a little port town. Now there's a fine lass. How's about you and me go have a drink? With you, not a chance. Dang, all these people work fast. The ship heading out for our little port will take you straight from our little port. Will take you straight to Poft. I don't know why I can't read worth anything tonight. Alrighty, we're gonna go to Poft. And I think we head out and step on the boat. For our battle. We got this. Maria's strength went up another point. She's getting strong. Look at me, I'm on a boat. I actually love what they did with the water effects in the Pixel remasters. I think they look really good. Sorry, give me 1 second, folks. There we go, that should be a little bit better. Don't know why I was looking so angry there for a second. This is the port of Poft. Salamand is to the north, and to our east is Bask. Good. Okay, that's a lot of the same peeps, but he looks different. You here to ride the airship? If you've got the cash, there's no place I can't take you. Okay, we're definitely going to learn about the airship and ask about the airship. You want on the airship, you pay the guy behind me. Metal? Nope, he knows nothing about Mithril. Wild Rose, he says nothing to that. Do you know anything about canoes or about the ring? Nope. Oh, okay, and we don't want to bother with the airship right now. Have you seen the airship? It belongs to a fellow named Sid who lives right here in Poft. He's the only one around who can fly it. We got more shops. Let's go ahead and do our shopping spree real quick. Dagger, mace, axe, bow. Still kind of tempted to do the mace for her. We're going to go and grab one mace. We'll compare it real quick. Her evasion goes down by 4, but that magic interference goes way down, and her attack is still better with it. We'll go do the mace for now. I think she can swap between them. I think that'll be fine. Mace is still pretty fitting for a paladin. Cure, Blink, Protect, Shell, so all the same spells. Excuse me. Fast. The city to our east is under the control of the Empire. They're building something terrible there. Any new armor in this one, or did we already get everything good? Oh, we got everything good. Okay. Alright, so we're heading north to Salamand. Vampire Thorn. Let's go ahead and use some magic right quick. Blink! Nice. Looking cool. And aha, I do believe that is a city to the north. We're going to cast a Blizzard. We're going to cast a Protect. And we're going to cast a Shell. Because Minwu's magic's already up, so we want everybody else's to start kind of gaining levels to match up. He's bumping them pretty hard. Nice! Yeah, because Firion's magic's still not hitting super hard after everything. Ooh, some good stat increases right there, it looked like. Alrighty, checking the next town. Salamand. Ooh, more magic? Or is it going to be the same? Life. Ooh, we definitely want life. Sap reduces MP when used in battle. Warp. Teaches the warp spell, banishes the target to another dimension, or transports the party to the previous floor when used in battle. Or teleport, which banishes the target to another dimension, or transports the party out of the dungeons when used in battle. Then we're going to learn warp, and then we're also going to learn... And there we go. Let's go ahead and learn. We don't have to worry. Okay. Life for Maria, warp for Firion, and teleport for Maria. Look at that. Beautifully stocked up on spells now. Let's see, we're looking for Joseph. This is not Joseph. I love Joseph, but I know that if I'm around, I would just get in his way. Is this Joseph's place? Aha, possibly. Anything else in here? Not that I'm seeing. You have business with me? We'll try Wild Rose. You're here for Princess Hilda. A little short in the tooth, aren't you? You kids can't fool me. Mithril. Mithril? I haven't found any yet. I do have a few leads, but I don't plan on sharing what I do know with a bunch of perfect strangers. I'm gonna need you to do a little something to prove you are who you say you are. There are a bunch of people from Salaman who are being forced to work in this cave at Summit Falls. Rescue them, and we'll talk. Does he know anything about the airship? There is a man who knows all about airships. Airships, wow. But why should I tell you who he is? Alrighty, so he wants us to go to Summit Falls and save some people. I think we can do that. We are doing our best to help out after all. The Empire's enslaved the men of Salamand and forced them to work in the cave at Summit Falls. Please, you have to help them. You know, if they did that to all the men, then why is Joseph still here? Interesting. Summit Falls is beyond the mountain range, to the south of Salamand. That's where the Empire's been mining its mithril. Also, this has been going on. Are there better weapons here? Not really, not compared to what we've been using. See, that's a broadsword versus a longsword. Ooh, the longsword is better and the magic interference isn't as bad? Oh no, it is. Okay, 960 to 20. 960 to 20. 1350 to 50. Okay, yeah, it's definitely worse for what we're trying to do with her. So we'll keep her with the mace. Armor. Bronze, 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 bronze. We are going to keep what we got. I think we can keep on going. Let's see, they said it was to the north of here, right? I already forgot. Okay, time to try and level up that blizzard spell. Do-do-do. And do-do-do. Okay, got rid of two of them, and a third. Maria's evasion is still gray. Oof, Minu took that hit though. We'll do another blizzard. Attack, attack, attack. 2 left. Can Firion finish him off with a blizzard 1? Yes, he can. Nice. And we got level ups. Maria's evasion continues to increase. It was Emmett Falls, so I think it might have actually been to the south. Look at us getting strong, protecting each other as friends should. Ooh, that was a good cast actually, wow. And we got fire to level up. Oh, I don't know what Sasquatches are. We're gonna try and hit them with fire. Like, I know what a Sasquatch is. I just don't know how strong they are. We're definitely gonna go defensive. And we're gonna go and use a cure, I think. Cure level 7 with Minwu. Just to make sure. Okay. If Minwu took 1 point of damage, I think we're fine. He is stronger than us, though, so he might just be tanky right now. Ooh, that healed for a lot, though. Fire 3! Ooh. Look at the difference in that spell cast. So nice. We should be able to smack them all. Yep. Very nice. Link leveled up. Got some extra stats. Very nice indeed. We're going to continue increasing these spells. There we go. We want to make sure we're increasing all their spells as we're traversing. Ooh, that was so strong. Do-do-do-do! Canoe! Aha, I think we found the place. Summit Falls. Yep. Ooh, a soldier. Okay. I'm gonna just try and smack him. Pretty tanky until a guy punches him. I'm liking how hard guy is hitting, definitely. Yeah, we're gonna stick with physical attacks to try and upgrade our weapons a little bit, if we can. Ooh, 20 points. Okay, that did some damage. But we are certainly stronger. And that gave Firion some good stat increases. Including Minwell. Wow, he just jumped from, what, 170 to 215? That was a big increase. Okay, Sasquatch, we know we can handle him. Yep, 1 or 2 attacks is going to take him down. Okay, we got a chest up north. A balloon! Let's pop that balloon. Pop. 200 gil. Okay, we're getting more money. It's a goblin guard. I think we got this. We got auto battle for the goblin guards. We don't have to worry about them at all. Whoop, okay, I thought there was a treasure chest here. A sprinter. He looks so evil. Cure 2! Heal the peeps. Ooh, Maria got some more HP. We're gonna do it again. We want to get that cure to be a little bit stronger so she can actually properly heal people during battle. We also need to get that MP up. She's only got 43 at this point. And again! Because her MP is pretty low right now. 400 gil. Oh no, not an ambush. I actually don't know how much damage that's going to do. I think we're okay though. Oh. Ooh, okay. Self-destructs are always flashbacks to Pokemon. Blizzard, Cure. We'll do a shell. He hasn't really built up his shell at all yet. Blizzard 2, how good you do? Pretty good. Okay, yep, we got a chest up northwest. We're looking good. Minwu is just jumping up with those HP increases. The sprinter ambushed us. How bad? Nothing. Oh, let's try and warp him. Oh, nope. Guy is taking the lead with those punches. Eye drops. Actually, you know what I'm curious about? Oh no, we don't have the... Since he's hitting so hard right now, I'm kind of wanting to put shields on him so that he can start increasing like his evasion. I know it'll weaken his punches, but I mean, look how much damage he's doing. Hi, potion. Bye, potion. I know, bad joke. Okay. We're gonna go ahead. Blizzard. Cure. Blink. Bop. If they have a chance to be bopped. Which they don't. Because Firion is starting to do some decent damage with those spells. Ooh, another potion. We're gonna try the same pattern. Hey, we got a bop in first that time. And a cure too. Oh wow, everybody's going before Firion this time. Don't know what changed from the last fight. Including all the goblins? 2 of them. Cure leveled up. We got level 3 cure now. Bop and punch bop. Guy's strength is still increasing. We're gonna go for the all the way left door. Okay, so that's a thing. We're gonna go for this door. That gives us nothing. Okay, empty room. With a lot of enemies. I'm gonna go cure. Blink. Pop. Firion is starting to run a little low on MP, so we might have to calm down on some of these spell casts. Staff leveled up for Minwu. Where he's got a good chunk more MP. Her magic and spirit both increased by 2. Nice. Good increases for a lot of people. I'd say that was kind of worth it. Nothing in this room except for more monsters. Okay, when it's this big a group, we'll go and use spells. Definitely. Self-destruct, we're good. Blink! Blink and you'll miss us. Blink leveled up for Guy. Awesome! Anything in here? Okay, I was hoping there'd be like a treasure chest in one of those, but nope. Okay, these are just goblin guards. We're not going to use up all of our magic on these guys. And we'll save Guy's 1 MP for in case there's like a boss fight or something. Dun, 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 dun. Guy's HP is skyrocketing though. 266. Maria being left back there with like 850 or for 885. Bop 'em good. Bop 'em good. Doors. Aha, chest. Mwahaha. I think we can still bop these guys. If there's like 5 or fewer enemies, I don't think we need to worry too much about spell casts. Especially with them being so tanky. Such good dodges. Ooh, spear and shield leveled up for Firion. Nice. He's got really good evasion now too. 50% plus. Staff leveled up. Check the closest room first. That's my method. Lots of enemies. We're gonna all focus on the soldier. Blizzard 2! Okay, got rid of all but 2 of the goblin cards. Not too bad. Ooh, intellect went up by 2 points. That means his magic should be getting stronger. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Bop them all, bop them all. Nice. Very nice. So many good stat increases. 250 gil. Doesn't look like there's anything worthwhile down there, so we will go up to the doors. The mysterious doors. Awesome. We're going to use a couple of these potions just to heal us up a tiny bit. Closest door? Nope. Just more monsters. Our bestest buds. More balloons. Okay, got rid of 2 of the balloons already. And 1 goblin. Lizard 2. Can that finish them off? Ooh, so close. Firion's magic is getting stronger though. Noticeably so. Couple more points to everything. Ooh, Maria's got up to 21 strength though. She's gonna start really hitting things. Not ambushed by goblin guards. Oh no! They are so mighty. Bop. Punch bop. Slash bop. Well, bop bop. And a stab bop. Yeah. For a second there, I thought I gave her a mace, so I was still thinking she had a sword. We're gonna go in a quick save because it looks like we found the peeps. Help us, please! Help us, please! Help us, please! Help us, please! Firion, it's you! Hey, it's Paul! Am I ever glad you're here? This is Joseph's daughter, Nellie. I think that dastardly Borgen's been holding her hostage to threaten Joseph. Ah, that explains why Joseph wasn't taken with them. Okay, that explains a lot. Princess Hilda told you to bring her back some mithril, right? Well, that's normally where I step in. I figured out that this was where the mithril was coming from easy enough. So I thought I'd get the jump on you guys and nab the mithril before you could get here. Only I messed up and got caught. Me, of all people. Well, I know when I'm in over my head. So long. But don't worry, I'll take everyone here with me. Thanks for saving us. I owe you one. And he just dipped out with everybody. Not a single thank you or anything. Yeesh. Excuse me. Alright, we're gonna go a bit deeper, it looks like. Now we know that they're safe. I think we can handle these guys oakley dokleys. Yeah, we're looking strong. And not even really doing any major boosts. We've got the ×2, but that just helps mitigate the grinding a tiny bit. Ooh, we got another fire tomb. Okay. Have to decide who to give that to, if anybody. Excuse me, I apologize. No, we're gonna save her, her magic up again, just in case. In case we need a healer too at some point. Oh. Okay, he's good. That still did a good chunk of damage, but we're okay. See, there's a room and a room. Or a room and some steps, rather. Hydration is important. Nope, nothing in there. Okay. We're gonna keep on moving. Yep, yep. Looks like we go north and then all the way around. Green slime. So I'm gonna go with, yeah, we'll do fire. Fire 3 should get rid of them. I'm assuming they're like the other slimes where, yep, physical attacks don't do too much. How's Fire 3 do, though? Ooh, much better. That was beautiful. Gotta get in that practice with the physical weapons, too. So, chat, out of curiosity, from everybody's sprites that we've seen so far, like all of our party members, Paul, Gordon, Scott, Hilda, who's been your favorite sprite so far? I'm curious. I'll always have a special place for Firion. I just always thought he has a cool sprite. They're really self-destructing on Firion. Oh, but I gave him some good increases. Whoa, I just realized his evasion is at 69. Nice. Let's go and give him one potion, I think. Or not high potion, regular potion. That's like 100 HP that it heals. Cement Poles is pretty big for like a first dungeon. Wow. I do not remember this. Oh yeah, we want to save 1 MP on Maria because she's got teleport, which Minowu does too, I suppose. So really it works either way. Okay, you look dangerous, so we're going to quick save, and we're going to step back out. Yeah, we're just going to do auto, technically, there we go. We want to set up the regular physical attack so they don't use up any magic. Looking good. Look at that. No bird can stand in our way. The bourgeoisie means nothing to me. Ah, treasure chest over that way. Nice. We're looking so strong, and monsters in a box. Of course. It's a land turtle. Want to try and blizzard it? Actually, no. We're gonna use a cure because she'll still have 4 MP left after that. Punch it and attack. Yep. Cure 3. Nice. Not too bad. Not too bad. Oh, he's strong. Whew, okay. Blizzard saved us on that, I think. Because Minwu took a big hit. Ooh, teleport gem, okay. Not that we super need it right now. Since we have people who can cast teleport. But I'm not... we're gonna use Blizzard. Yeah, I'm not going to be upset about getting a teleport gem. Looks like we need some ethers though, because we are casting spells left and right. Well, that's also just my choice, obviously. I could be way more careful with them, and I'm not being. Excuse me, I had to stretch for a second there. Ambushed so many bows, so many bows. It's our turn now. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. As long as we take out the balloons first, we don't have to worry about who. Okay. I was gonna say, as long as we take out the balloons first, we don't have to worry about too much damage output. Because those self-destructs are the most dangerous thing with a lot of these groups. Firion's strength is getting up there too. Very good. Makes sense, because we are beating up on a lot of goblins. I don't know who is giving these goblins bows, but they need to quit. Dude, strength stats are really getting up there. Was it this room? Yes. Okay. We will definitely quick save. Because this is the first time we've seen like characters standing in our way like this. Potion, 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 potion. Look at that, we had just enough to heal everybody up. Rebels. Never thought I'd have to deal with your kind down here. Well, if you think you're getting missiles, you'd be right. My missile blade straight through your heart. We got a sergeant now, okay. We're gonna cast a blizzard. We're gonna cast a blink, a protect, and what does fog do? Puts amnesia, swap. Nah, we're just gonna smack him. Blink 2! Oh. Okay, 61. 56 to Guy, though, okay. This is our first real boss fight. You can take some damage, okay. We're gonna keep Minwu's magic up so he can cure us if need be, which is looking like a possibility. Oh yeah, dude is tanky, okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and try and use a cure on everybody, yep. Keep everybody's HP nice and up. Oof. Yeah, we're gonna keep on focusing on the attacks. And we'll give her a cure specifically to her. Oh, wow, cure 7 does a lot. I don't know what Guy's fists are made of, but he is beating the crap out of this dude through his armor. Oof. Yikes. Okay, we're good. That last hit did a lot of damage to Minwu, though. We got some good level ups, though. Maria, Guy. More HP, a lot of stuff for Maria, and everything for Minwoo practically. Jeez. Alright, we did it, everybody. We beat the sergeant, and we got some mithril. Yay! Alright, and now, the thing that we did. Teleport! Now we can save out here. And we're going to get back to town, rest up, heal up, and we've got a little bit of time left, so we'll see if we can get back to Altair and report to Hilda. Oh, I don't know. Oh, does transports the party out of dungeon using HP? Okay, I did not pay attention to that part. Good to know. Good to know. I just have to remember to heal up after using teleport. That's fine. Still a worthwhile spell to get you out of that many floors. Firion's evasion is ridiculous right now. Okay, we're going to check on Joseph and his daughter. Or get ambushed by 7 goblins? Yeah. Bop everything! Bop them all! Yeah, Maria and Firion have ridiculous evasion right now. Take the mithril to Altair and give it to the princess as soon as you can. I promise you we will. I just want to rest up first and check on Joseph. 314 gil, I'll do it. We need the heals. I love Joseph, but I know that if I'm around, I would just get in his way. Yep, yep. Hey, Joseph. You'd better get that mithril back to Altair. Princess Hilda is waiting for you. You're right. Thanks for saving me. You're welcome, Nellie. Happy to help. We is the heroes after all. Alrighty. Ooh, actually, let's buy a couple items just so we can have some heals. Outside of, you know. We're gonna get a cottage. 2 ethers. 2 Phoenix Downs. I'm not gonna worry about the status ailment heals right now. 10 potions. Yup, total of 10 high potions. Some eye drops. And another antidote. So I'm not too worried about poison since it heals up after battle. Alright, okay, we're going back to Poft, right? Yeah, I think that was the name. Paloon. No, Poft. And Poft takes us back to Paloon. That's what it was. Look at that, Firion and Maria have matching MP, I just realized. Awesome! Minwoo continues to just constantly get stronger. Again, Minwoo gets stronger. More HP. Hey, buddy. You folks looking for a ship? It's 32 gil to Paloom. Interested? Done. Just board the ship in front of town and off you go. Sounds good. Thanks, buddy. And only 32 gil. That's not too bad for a boat ride, I'd say. It's a pretty short boat ride, but it gets us there. And then we cross the lake with our little canoe. Well, not worried about that. Yeesh. They think they're people. How cute. Hilda, we got news for ya. Oh, actually, really quick. I see Gordon up there. My name is Gordon. I was once a prince of Kashwan. Now I'm nothing but a coward. When my brother Scott fell in battle, I abandoned my kingdom and fled here. What if I show you his ring? That ring! It's my brother's! He really said all those things about me? Do you know anything about any of these? There was a mithril sword in Kashwan that had been handed down through the ages. My brother was very fond of that sword. It truly was a magnificent blade. Darn, we didn't see it anywhere. Mithril? Nope. And wild rares. So you've asked to take up arms in the struggle? I'm so afraid Hilda will turn me away. Oh yeah, he already did tell us about that. He was worried about being turned away because he ran away, unfortunately. Hilda! The Empire also suffered heavy losses at the Battle of Finn. They're building the Dreadnought in Baths to help compensate for those losses. Learn about Dreadnought and ask about the Dreadnought. The Empire is using the people of Baths to build the Dreadnought. The Dreadnought itself is a massive, heavily armored airship, which we already know about airships. Airship? A man named Sid, the former captain of Finn's Order of the White Knights, built an airship. It's a ship that sails the skies, but the airship captivated him, body and soul, and he soon left Finn. We are poorer for his absence. I am told he now lives in Poft, granting travelers passage on his airship, for a price. He then uses this money to make further renovations to his airship, or so the story goes. Good to know. We got your mithril. You found the mithril. Now we'll finally be able to fight the Empire on equal footing. Please take the mithril to Tobal, the town blacksmith. Blacksmith's block. I'm certain he'll be able to use it to make you some magnificent weapons. Well, that does sound magnificent. We'll go ahead and turn that into him. And then we'll probably call it here, I think. What could you want with me? I'm just an old man. Until I show you this. Oh ho, that's mithril. I've been waiting for the chance to work this metal for as long as I can remember. Alright, leave the rest to me. Swords, armor, you name it. I'll start crafting. It's been too long since I let my hammer ring. You can buy the equipment I made over at the shop counter. This'll keep my hands full, I tell you that. Oh, so we still have to buy it, even though we're the ones who found the mithril. No time to talk. There's work to be done. What can I do for you? Wrong person to talk to. You got nothing for us. What can I do for you? Mithril mace. Okay. We'll say yes to that. Mithril spear. Yes as well. Let's see. Mithril sword 20, 50 to 50. 20, 50 to 50. 22, 20, 50 to 50. Yeah, we're gonna keep her with the maces, I think. Go full paladin with like hammer, mace, and that kind of thing. Yeah. Alrighty. We got our mithril spears. Accuracy definitely drops, but look at that attack power. It's a massive increase. And for her, everything stays the same. Wow, okay. I do wonder, how much does his evasion drop by? It drops by a lot, but he still has 30% evasion if I do that. I'm gonna do it. He's gonna dual wield spears. As a matter of fact, if we're gonna do that, let's get an extra one. Because might as well do the power. Yep. I think we'll go ahead and get an extra mithril mace. See how she looks with that. Still a 34%. I think that's worth it for now. Because it also drops their magic interference. Alrighty. We're going to go back to Hilda and talk to her real quick. Now that we got the mithril gear. The Dark Knight overseeing the Dreadnought's construction was most capable. Fortunately for us, he's tending to other matters now. The theft of the mithril has likely knocked the Empire off balance. I would like you to journey to Bafsk. If we're to stop the Dreadnought from being completed, this may be our only chance. We have a man in Bafsk. He's found a way to reach the Dreadnought. I want you to destroy it. At the very least, find a way to delay its completion. I have full confidence that you and Minwu on this task, it will be accomplished with the two of you on this task. Alright. And I think that's where we're going to call it. I'm just going to run out of the town so I can save. And then we're going to look for another friendly face to go ahead and raid. But I really appreciate everybody for dropping by, coming into the den and joining the pack. Love seeing you all here. I hope you had a good time. Reminder, streams are Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. Currently the plan is that on Mondays it will be Marvel Rivals. I've got my stream set up much better than I did this past Monday. So for anyone who was here for Monday, I apologize. This upcoming Monday it will go through much smoother. I may in the future change up Mondays to other games, but currently I believe Monday will still be Marvel Rivals. But no matter what, streams are always 8 p.m. EST, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And I'll do my best to keep people posted on any changes that come up and give you notice. So, while we're wrapping up, let's see. Whoops. My apologies. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Something was not set up like it was supposed to be, so I'll have to go back and do that later on. But, let's see. Who shall we raid today? Da, 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 da. Aha, I think I found somebody. But yes, once again, I appreciate everybody for joining in. I hope you all had a great time. And I will see you Monday. Bye!